All right. Mic check. What's going on, everybody? Just want to check in with the people that are watching. Make sure that the mic volume is good, everything is good in the hood. Let me know. Should be good, but just want to double check. Want to make sure that everything is running fantabulous. KTM Freak says very laggy. Not sure what that means. How about the mic now? Let me know. Still bad. How about now? Let me know. Everything sound good? We good? I hope. Heat 1 about to get underway. KTM Freak says it's good. I think Observer says it's good. Alright, let's do this. Got Fly Young White off the jump. Gonna have to get a number change on that boy. About a mid-pack start for the number 69. Should be... I'll have to get a check on that. Just want to make note real quick. The number 1 CLB24 MXO Suzuki rider coming into the Grand Prix Championship today. Repping that number 1. Repping MXO Suzuki well. There's a reason I picked him up. Because this dude has got it. He's got it. Let's see, hold up. Maybe I can try and do this real quick. Let me know if the mic is laggy again. I'm trying to mess around with some settings. Not sure exactly what the problem is. Can you hear the bikes now? Voice is good, I think. Bike sounds good. Voice sounds good. Let me know. So bike sounds fixed. How about my voice? Because I feel like the voice might be messed up now. Hopefully everything's okay. Sweet. Yes. All right, we're back to it. Jord hands. All right. CLB out front. Jord Hands. All right, back to it. Mr. Steal Your Beans in third. SB Weaver second. All right. Let's try and take a look at some battles going on. Looks like El Paso and Dankopedia battling out for that fifth and final transfer spot. Currently the number 16 of Dankopedia holding it down. Looks like the number 9. Is that Weaver coming through in first? CLB now in second. Mr. Steal Your Beans still in third. And it looks like the number 9 of SB Weaver now taking over the lead, going on to lap 3 of 8. Making the pass on the number 1 of CLB. I believe this is... pretty sure this is Weaver's first A-class race, so Weaver out here killing it. Heat 1, leading the way, but CLB bouncing back, trying to reclaim that top spot on lap 3. Big mistake by SB Weaver. Not big enough to allow CLB to get back around. Battle going on still, looks like. Oh, Dankopedia's going to take out Eyeball's front tire. Dankopedia into 4th place. Stonier, 8th. Trying to get a little bit better view. Currently number 15, Estonier 144 in that 8th place spot, currently behind, looks like Lil Eyeballs. In this Heat 1 A-class, take 5 people. Everybody else got to go to the LCQ. Looks like Lil Eyeball still got a chance to get into that top 5 with Dankopedia and El Paso just in front of him. It's not over yet for the number 11. Moving on to lap 4, Weaver still holding it down. 3.4 seconds ahead of the number 1 of CLB. Eyeballs hitting that barrier. Mr. Steal Your Beans, number 5, still in third. And Dankopedia goes down, going to lose another spot. Eyeballs into 6th he goes. Dankopedia firing back, going up that bull turn. Retakes that 6th place spot. El Paso now in 4th. So who's got the number 5? Looks like Fly Young White. Fly Young White holding down the final transfer spot here on lap 4. Still plenty of time to go left in this heat race. Get something done. Dankopedia wants it, and it looks like he's going to get it. Big mistake by Fly. Dankopedia to 5th. Looks like CLB still in 2nd. Continuing to lose some time to the number 9 of SB Weaver. Weaver out here killing it. Mr. Steal Your Beans coming in hot too, and he's going to lawn dart. Saw plenty of those yesterday. Probably going to be a repeat today. People absolutely sticking in the sand, bottoming out, dying. It's going to happen. SB Weaver, first A-class race out here leading Heat 1. Number 9, looks like he's killing it. Tankopedia straight into the banner. Absolutely smoking that thing. Let's get a little... Oh, off the track he goes. Try and get a little bit of a better view of the track as it breaks down. Looks kind of rough. I'm sure these guys are feeling it. Trying to get over the gap jump. Tankopedia casing it. Back to the front, it looks like... Well, actually... Ooh. Stonier making the pass on possibly little eyeballs? And must have been Fly Young White. So Fly Young White now in 8th. Was inside the transfer spot, but... plagued by some bad luck. A couple crashes. Now sitting in last place. CLB in 3rd, so Mr. Steal Your Beans must have made the pass. They came through the finish line, and I believe that the number 1 was only a couple seconds behind SB Weaver. Number 5 trying to track down SB Weaver and gonna hit the banner. Gonna be seeing a lot of that today. This track is throwing riders around as CLB tries to make the pass. Steal Your Beans holding strong. What is going on towards the back? Tankopedia in 7th, Stonier back in 8th. It looks like Lil Eyeballs currently holding down the final transfer spot as this race gets closer to coming to a conclusion. How far behind is the 6th place rider? Fly Young White back into 6th. Looks like there is a slight gap between him and Eyeballs. Gonna be tough without some major mistakes. Ooh, Fly Young White, big mistake. Tankopedia goes back around him. Fly trying to find some different lines, something smooth as he launches into that double-sided dragon's back. slight lag going on. Nothing major. CLB still in third place as SB Weaver comes through for one more lap. Steal Your Beans down by 7.5. CLB about another 5, and looks like El Paso. Ooh, and Weaver going down. Looks like El Paso is closing in on the number 1. Eyeball still holding down that final transfer spot, and it looks like El Paso has made the pass for third. One more corner to go. Number 9, his first A-class heat. Taking the win here. Heat 1, SB Weaver, the number 9 on the Cowie. Official rundown, SB Weaver taking the Heat 1 win, followed by Steal Your Beans. CLB in third, getting El Paso back. Down in El Paso fourth, taking the final transfer spot is Eyeballs. Flying White, Stonier, and Dankopedia are going to have to try their hand at the LCQ. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for Heat 2. All right, we're back. Heat 2. Heat 2, Heat 2, Heat 2. Quick rundown of the rider list. Starting with Big Spliff Bill. I believe Big Spliff Bill, Australian guy, making his return to the MXO tourneys. I'm pretty sure he did the Loretta's tournament with us back in May. So good to see Bill back, Big Bill. We got Ah Blue. Pretty sure Ah Blue is an OG of the game. Good to see him here with us at the MXO tourneys. Where's Blood? Blood Baron, notable MXO Suzuki rider, holding down the number 4. Coming into the Grand Prix Championship today, looking to see some good things out of him as we progress through the A-Class Championship. Squid up on that Honda. We got Steezy. I believe this is Steezy's first race with us back. I can't fully remember, but normally I'm used to seeing him on the Suzuki or the Kawi, so interesting to see him on the Honda. Gonna be a top guy coming into this Grand Prix Championship today, so look out for him to make some moves for a win. And we had a couple more guys. I'll try and locate them when the race starts, but we got an 8-lap heat ahead of us. Gonna be good. Gonna be good. .30-second board is up. Who we got off the start? Not Tin Man. Do Bill. Ooh, gonna hit the gate. Looks like Squid, maybe, Steezy, Justin Plays all trying to get to that first corner, and I believe it's Justin Plays coming through with the whole shot. Justin Plays, Squid out here ripping, taking the lead early, the number 6 on that Honda. Looks like we got a couple guys wearing that Honda JT Racing Gear combo. Squid out front with Steezy right behind him. 1 and 2. Number 6 and the number, not sure. Blood currently in 5th on lap 1 inside that final transfer spot. Blue 7th. Steezy looks like he's number 8. So we got the number 6 and the number 8 running 1 and 2. Both guys on the Honda with the JT Racing gear. 3rd place is ZKJ. I believe this is his first race as an A-Class rider as well. Good to see him ripping it up, and he goes down. ZKJ is down. Looks like Big Bill gonna make the pass. Blood Baron and Justin Plays all making the pass. So, ooh, Bill throwing the taunt. Nearly flying off the track. Risky move. So as they come through, we'll get a official lap 1 rundown. It's going to be MX Squid coming through the finish line in first after 1 lap here on Southwick. Followed by the number 8 of Steezy. 3rd is going to be Blood. Slight mistake, but still holding down that 3rd place. The number 4 Blood. Big Spliff Bill getting the drive around that outside corner. Absolutely ripping on that Cowie. So Bill in 3rd, Blood now in 4th, and 5th should be Justin Plays. We're going to try to get that, try and check that out. ZKJ and Ablu battling it out, but it is Justin Plays currently in that 5th and final transfer spot here on lap 2. MXO KTM rider trying to get straight into that main moto here on the Xbox side of the championship. And it looks like Justin Play is going to go down, still holding 5th. ZKJ to the inside, though. New rider in that 5th place position. Ooh, and ZKJ goes off the track. Blood and Bill. Bill and Blood. Number 10 and the number 4 duking it out for that 3rd place spot. And it looks like Steezy going to go down in that gap jump. I do have confirmation that this is Steezy's first race back with us since Loretta's back in May. So good to have Steezy back here riding with us. Where is he at? There he is, maybe. The number 8 on the Honda. So Steezy's first race back with us since May at the Loretta Lynn's Online Championship. Joining us for the Grand Prix Championship, trying to go inside on Blood. Nearly making the pass stick, but Blood going to have the momentum going around that outside. Steezy still making it happen. Great battle going on between these two guys. I look away for 3 seconds and Steezy's back into second. Getting around Blood, getting around Bill. ZKJ still in 5th. Justin plays just outside of the top 5. Plenty of time to go as they're only on lap 3 out of 8. Gotta stay consistent. That is key. In the chat, it looks like our PlayStation Grand Prix Championship winner for the A-Class has joined us, Young Boink, in the chat in the house. I was talking to him last night during the BC class, said that consistency was the most important factor in getting that win yesterday. That is key. You're going to want to stay consistent, mix that with a little bit of speed, and you're going to be doing just fine at the Grand Prix Championship. Bill hitting that post. Hitting the Lucas Oil post. Down he goes, but still in 4th. But Squid, the number 6 out here on the Honda, ripping it up here in Heat 2. Squid having no troubles. Well, some troubles, but minimal troubles here in Heat 2. Still holding down that number 1 spot. How far back? Looks like Blood now in 3rd. I believe Steezy should be in 2nd, and he is. And it looks like he's coming up on Squid and making that pass on the inside. I did not realize that Steezy was that close, nearly getting reset, and he does. Both Honda JT Racing riders 1 and 2 battling it out for this Heat 2 win, but Blood Baron, MXO Suzuki rider, coming into the big picture quick. Only about a 1.5 seconds down off of the leader as we move on to lap 6 of 8. Great racing going on the X-Pac side of the championship, and look at Blood in the bottom left-hand screen. Sticking a fender in there, trying to get into this battle for the lead. Ooh, and Steezy going to go down. Like to make note that he Blood Baron is an OG helmet cam rider. Definitely gonna favor him a little bit more on this trek. Gonna help him see those ruts a little better. I believe Squid's a helmet cam rider too, so both of these guys out front, 1 and 2 as of now. Definitely looking good as this track breaks down. See the rut, be the rut. So it looks like Squid has pulled a little bit on Blood Baron. And Steezy falling off the pace just slightly after a bad lap. Let's see if we can find him. How's he doing? About 7.4 seconds back. Still 2 laps to go. Plenty of time to try and bounce back and take this Heat 2 win. Let's try and take a look back, see who's battling for 5th. Looks like Justin Place still in 6th. Got one of the Honda riders right on his back fender. Who's that? Ablu. Doesn't look like either of them are too close to the 5th place rider, Big Bill. So Bill holding down the final transfer spot with a couple laps to go. Just got to stay consistent. He's going to be well on his way into the main moto. Jamming on them brakes, trying not to go off the track. Let's get a little up close and personal. How's the track looking from Bill's perspective? Looks rough, looks tough, and no fun. And we're going to try and take a look back to the lead because it looks like number 4, Blood Baron, has made the pass for the lead on lap 7 as we move on to lap 7. So MXO Suzuki rider leading the way here in Heat 2, repping well. Squid launching into that inside berm. Going to be interesting to see who can take the win today with Fuboy and Gliz out of the Xbox side of the championship. Going to open the doors for possibly someone new to take the win today. Got some gift cards on the line, some Xbox store, Microsoft gift cards, whatever you want to call them. Give a chance for somebody to win some cool stuff. MX Squid creeping closer and closer, ripping into the outside berm. As they come through the finish line for one more lap. Less than a second separating the two. Take a quick look back, see if anything's going on for that 5th place spot. Steezy in 3rd, ZKJ 4th. And it looks like Bill still in 5th. Justin Place still in 6th. Most likely going to have to go to that LCQ. So Bill still in 5th. Take a look back. Squid in 2nd, trying to keep Blood Baron in his sights. Ooh, and Blood, slight mistake. Gonna allow Squid to creep a little closer as he jumps it inside. Both riders opposite sides of the track trying to find a smooth line. Gonna come down to the wire most likely. Squid versus Baron. Ooh, thought MX Squid was gonna fly into that post. Nearly clipping it. Ooh, Squid hitting that inside quick. 1 corner to go. Who's it gonna be? Oh! Side by side. I think Blood Baron's gonna take the Heat 1 win, or Heat 2 win. Great battle going on between the number 6 and the number 4 to conclude that Heat race. But I believe it is the number 4 Blood Baron taking the win, followed by MX Squid, Steezy, ZKJ in 4th, and Bill taking 5th place. Blood taking the win over MX Squid by 7/100ths of a second. That is about the length of a tire, or a knobby on your tire. So super close racing. Steezy in 3rd, ZKJ 4th. Bill taking that final transfer spot. Justin plays in Oblu, going to have to go to the LCQ. Take a quick break and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. Xbox Grand Prix Championship LCQ. This one's going to be a real barn burner. Blue, Stonier, Dankopedia, Basic, Joe, Fly Young, White, and Justin Plays all duking it out for 2 transfer spots. 2 guys make it. The rest will not. Try and get confirmation on the laps. I believe it should be 5 laps for A class, but I'll tell you for sure just in one moment. And I was correct. I'm always right. 5 laps, LCQ A class. Not a lot of time to get it done. Got to get a start. Got to stay consistent. Who's it going to be? Anybody in the chat want to tell me who they think is going to make it? Top 2 make it. 5 lap LCQ. Justin Plays is rooting for himself. We're going to spectate Dank off the start. Nearly ripping the holy, but Blue and Justin Plays coming in quick. And it looks like Dank is going to prevail. Taking that whole shot aboard that Suzuki Power, am I right? Am I right? Dankopedia leading the way early on lap 1. Smooth track ahead of him. That is half the battle. Who we got behind us? What's going on in the back? Looks like Basic Joe struggling early in 5th. And Blue in 2nd. Claiming that he is indeed trash. His opinion, his words, not mine. Dank and Blue, 1 and 2. I could rap all day. I could have kept going, but I didn't. Justin Plays into the banner he goes. Stonier in 6th. It looks like Fly trying to battle it out with Basic Joe. Oh! Basic Joe might have just helped Fly get over the gap jump. The Village Roo says 6 kills on them rhymes. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Dankopedia coming through the finish line after 1 lap in the lead. Followed by Blue, 1.44 seconds back. I believe that is Basic Joe in 3rd, which it is. On the move. Trying to track down Blue. Take that 2nd. And final transfer spot here in the LCQ, and it looks like battle for the lead going on. So, Basic Joe gonna sail over one of the riders. Not sure who that was. Looks like Dankopedia went down, and that has allowed Basic Joe to take over that final transfer spot. Justin Plays in 4th, just behind the rest of the pack. And Blue going to hit the banner. Basic Joe to the lead. Dankopedia holding on for dear life as he catches that back wheel. Ooh, and Basic Joe into the banner. 3-way battle going on, and Dankopedia launching into the banner after coming together with Joe. Justin Plays in the mix too. Justin Plays to the lead. Where did he come from? So it looks like Blue has fallen off the pace just a little bit. Justin Plays is your new leader as lap 2 gets closer to conclusion. So coming through the finish line, moving on to lap 3, Justin Plays out front, 0.2 of a second. Behind him is the number 7 of Basic Joe, and it looks like Dankopedia has called it a day. Joe into the lead. Looks like Basic Joe is starting to pull away at about the midway point of this LCQ. Blue in third, couple seconds behind Justin Plays, and it looks like Justin Plays not making too many mistakes. Going to be tough to catch him without anything happening. And on the lap 4 of 5, Dankopedia is out of here. And he's out of here. Village Roost says he's trying to pull in some viewers for MXO. I don't know how you're doing it, man, but appreciate it. Thanks. How do you do it? Village Roost spreading the MXO word on Discord. The filthy Twitcher bringing in at least one guy. Bedroom Studio, thanks for tuning in. Watching some MXvsATV All Out Racing. Hosted by MXO Sports for the Grand Prix Championship. Did the PS4 side of the tournament yesterday. Now focusing on the Xbox side. So thanks for joining in, checking it out, seeing what it's about. Justin Plays not content with the second place. Trying to get the LCQ win as we move towards the end of lap 4. Slight mistake by Justin Plays. Basic Joe swapping slightly. One more lap to go. Both riders still in qualifying positions. No sweat there, but both of them want the confidence going into that main moto. That gruesome 30-lapper. It is going to be wicked. Looks like Blue too far behind, almost 10 seconds back. This race is all Justin Plays and Basic Joe. Justin Plays to the lead. I didn't even realize that I wasn't in helmet cam. Trying to give you guys a view of how rough the track's getting. Justin Plays, your new leader. About 3/4 of a lap to go, maybe 2/3. Ooh, and Justin Plays mistake. Basic Joe back to the lead. Justin trying to get as much traction as he can. Great battle in this LCQ between the number 7 and 16. M Hughes 107 in the stream. Big shout out to my boy M Hughes 107 taking second place yesterday overall. And Justin Plays, pause for a second maybe. M Hughes 107 taking second place. MXO Suzuki rider in the A class on PS4. Shout out to him and MPV for joining in and watching the chat or watching the stream. The two Canadian boys On PS4, Justin Plays hitting the banner. Looks like Basic Joe going to take the LCQ win. Throwing the rodeo, if that's what that's called, something like that. Basic Joe taking that LCQ win. So it looks like Basic Joe and Justin Plays going to the main moto. Fly Young White and Stonier, Dankopedia, and Blue just falling short. Thank you to those 4 guys for racing with us today. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for that gruesome 30-lap main. All right. The stage is indeed set. 12 of the fastest riders in the A class on Xbox, ready to duke it out. Who's it gonna be? Drop your picks in the chat. Is it gonna be Steezy? Is it gonna be the number 1 CLB? Is it gonna be your Heat 1 winner SB Weaver? Is El Paso gonna take it? Big Bill, Blood Baron, your Heat 2 winner. Squid was showing some speed. Who's it gonna be taking the win? 30 laps of gruesome riding here at Southwick. 47 seconds to go. Nearly an hour-long race. About 55 minutes. Gonna be wild. All right. 30-second board is about to go up, and it's about to go down, sideways at least. Who we got off the start? We'll do Steezy off the start, right next to the doghouse. Decent jump for the number 8, getting swallowed up just a little bit. About a mid-pack start. Ooh, and off the track he goes. Probably going to get reset, just saving it. Steezy in 6th. Who's out front? The treacherous 30-lap main has begun for these Xbox guys. Who is leading the way? Looks like a KTM out front, followed by a Suzuki. SB Weaver in 12th, Heat 1 winner in the back of the pack. It looks like Justin Plays leading the way early, followed by the number 1, a CLB. MXO Suzuki rider, CLB 24 holding down number, trying to make the pass for the lead, but holding down that number 1 coming into today. Launching Justin Plays off the track. CLB out front early, followed by Basic Joe, your LCQ winner. Steal Your Beans in 8th. Just in front of him is El Paso in 7th. Looks like ZKJ and Eyeballs battling it out towards the back, trying to make up some ground early. All kinds of crazy battles going on. It looks like Squid trying to make some moves. I believe CLB has went down, so we have a new leader. Justin Plays. Steezy trying to sneak his head in there. Justin Plays out front with a clear track ahead of him. But Steezy hot on his trail as they come through after one lap. 0.3 of a second, 0.8 of a second, and then separated by about 2 is CLB. And Big Bill peeking his head in there. Ooh, and Big Bill down hard. Gonna lose a couple spots at least, and Steezy back to second. Side by side, crisscrossing. It's like Blood Baron, your Heat 2 winner, struggling towards the back of the pack. Look for him to make some moves. As the race progresses, Helmet Cam Rider gonna see those ruts, be those ruts. keep pushing forward. Got that MXO Suzuki mindset. Reminds me of a certain someone on PS4 that I know that was sitting in the same position yesterday. Made his way back up to second place by the end of the race. And I believe that Blood can do the same. Currently in ninth, trying to make a pass on El Paso. Ooh, and CLB also having some struggles. So the two MXO Suzuki riders now about mid-pack. Trying to go up the inside on ZKJ. Can he do it? Looks like he is going to do it. Hitting the gap jump clean. So Blood Baron already into the top 5. Coming up quick on Basic Joe. And around the outside he goes. Basic Joe into the fence. Who's coming through in the front? Who's leading the way? Looks like Justin Play still out front after 2 laps. Followed by Big Bill. 1.8 seconds down. Steezy in third. Fourth place is going to be the number 4 Blood Baron, followed by the number 2 of... Who is the number 2? So you'll be in 7th. Steal Your Beans, 9th and 10th, battling with Eyeballs. El Paso, 11th. Looks like this Joe Blood. So Blood Baron still in 4th. Squid was towards the front of the pack. Now sitting in 7th. Number 6 on the Honda. Ooh, and Steezy nose-diving into that corner. Going to lose a position. Nearly losing one to Blood, too, as he comes up quick. Justin Plays not pulling away. All 4 of those riders still super close. And the number 2 is ZKJ. That's who I was trying to figure out. ZKJ inside that top 5, but Basic Joe coming into the picture quick. Ooh, and ZKJ going to smoke the banner. Down he goes, losing not 1, but 2 positions. Justin Plays coming through once again. 2 laps down, 28 to go. Justin Plays out front, followed by Big Bill. Blood Baron now. Ooh, and Justin down. Didn't even reset, just flew off the track and tried to get back on. New leader, Big Bill, number 10. Now leading the way on lap 3. Lap 4, actually. Take that back. This is lap 4. Looks like Heat 1 winner SB Weaver still struggling after a pretty dominating heat race. Struggling to make some moves early in the main moto. CLB still trying to find his footing. Sitting in 7th, trying to get around Basic Joe. Plenty of time to go in this race to make some passes. And around he goes into 6th, the number 1. You got to find that consistency and keep pushing. Steal Your Beans and Eyeballs duking it out for 9th. Looks like Steal Your Beans going to hold on to it for a little longer. So it looks like Justin has not only lost a spot to Big Spliff Bill, but has also lost 2nd to Steezy. Or actually Blood Baron. So we got Blood Baron in 2nd. Justin Plays in 3rd. Where is Steezy? Eyeballs 9th. Looks like CLB and Squid battling now for 5th. Steezy should be in 4th. And he is. Ooh, and CLB going to launch off the track. Tough reset for him. Weaver in 12th. Everybody's still pretty close from about mid-pack and beyond. Got some good battles going on between El Paso, Steal Your Beans, and Eyeballs. Looks like El Paso just flew into that banner, taking himself out. Justin Play is now in 4th, so Steezy has made his way around the number 16. First through 4th, all pretty close. Nobody pulling away too much. Ooh, Justin Play is going to go over the bars. Back towards the top 3, Blood Baron in 2nd. Steezy trying to make a move. Getting a good drive around that inside. Going to launch over the top of Blood. Steezy moves to 2nd. So now the number 8 has got his eyes set on Big Spliff Bill. Blood Baron not going away though, trying to rail around that outside. Moving on to lap 6. 6 of 30. 24 to go. Ooh, and Steezy going to get reset. Track already looking zigzaggy. Let's get a little first-person view of what's going on. Well, third-person close, not first. I wish you could go first-person. It'd be gnarly. Ruts, berms already starting to get super cupped out. Looking tough. Ooh, and looks like Bill's going to go down. Might have a new leader. Blood Baron. And Bill. Battling. Look at how choppy those lines are as they fly down this straightaway. Inside line already looking deep. What else we got? Weaver and Eyeball still battling in the back. CLB in 6th. Steal Your Beans having some troubles. Currently in 12th. Justin Plays getting bounced out. Looks like Squid gonna take over that 4th place position. And it looks like Bill might have went down, so new leader. Steezy out front leading the way. Got about a 1.5 seconds, maybe 2 second gap already. All 3 of these guys duking it out, swapping back and forth. And Blood going to get a great drive going over the gap jump. Past Big Bill he goes. So these riders now moving on to lap 8. Lap 8 of 30. Not even halfway. Not even a third of the way. So much time left. Bill firing back, trying to reclaim that second place spot, and it looks like he's going to do it. Both riders landing off that single clean. And Steezy's starting to open up a gap. Going to be hard to come back from that one. Going to need some mistakes out of... Oh, and it looks like he did. Just as I was about to say, they're going to need some mistakes. Steezy goes down. All three riders back at it. And it looks like Bill ducking to that inside, trying to take the lead. Both riders side by side going up that Dragon's double-sided Dragon's back. Bill catching the back tire. Blood Baron come flying in too. All three riders great racing so far. Currently on lap 8. 22 to go. Bill nearly coming together with that banner, trying to find the drive as they come down this straightaway flying. Look at that outside berm, how deep it is. Nice scrub by Steezy. Lap 9 of 30. What has happened to Blood Baron? Blood Baron at one point right on the back fender in second place, now 7.7 seconds back, so losing a bunch of time in a matter of about a quarter of a track. It looks like MX Squid only about 10 seconds down. Continuing to push forward, trying to make some moves. Justin plays in 5th. And the number 19, I believe that's El Paso, in 6th. Try and take a look back at some other battles possibly going down. Basic Joe in 9th. ZKJ in 8th. Looks like we got a 4-way battle going on. ZKJ, CLB, Justin plays El Paso. Oh! Gnarly racing going on for these guys. Back and forth, crisscrossing. Oh, and ZKJ gonna slam the banner. Lose a little bit of time. Big Split Bill still in 2nd. SB Weaver continuing to struggle in 12th. Heat 1 winner. Had a stellar performance. Struggling towards the back of the pack. CLB in 6th. El Paso in 7th. Trying to go around the inside. Looks like El Paso might get the run, and he does. Number 19 of El Paso jumping his way into 6th place. I believe that's Justin Plays just ahead of the number 1 and 19. Coming through the finish. Looks like Steezy still out front, followed by Big Split Bill, 4.3 seconds down, and CLB gonna smoke the fence. Looks like MX Squid has made his way into 3rd. Blood Baron losing the position, now in 4th. Mr. Steal Your Beans in 11th. MXO Yamaha rider, 5th fastest qualifier. Having some troubles here at the Grand Prix. Eyeballs in 10th. Looks like... Not sure what happened to CLB. Might have just pulled off. But El Paso making the Paso. For 5th place he goes, the number 19. Now inside that top 5, coming from the back of the pack. Blood 4th. believe they are on lap 10 currently. MX Squid third. How far behind is he from Bill and Steezy? Looks like about 4 or 5 seconds separating second and third. And I believe Big Split Bill is currently the leader, and he is. So Steezy and Bill back and forth. CLB got to get off the track. Somebody message him. Sitting in a line where some of the riders go. Got to try and get him off the track. Let me see if I can find them. If anybody can message CLB that is not currently racing, obviously. Try and get him to pull off the track a little bit more. He's sitting perpendicular where people are going. Got to get him off. Looks like CLB is out. Steal Your Beans in 10th. So how about El Paso making his return to the MXO tourneys? Struggling at the qualifiers. Starting this race in the back of the pack, but now sitting inside the top 5, coming through, persevering. Justin plays 6th. Blood Baron still in 4th. Looks like he's lost a little bit of time to Squid. Still within his sights, though. Squid 3rd. It looks like Steezy has clapped back, now leading the way once again. Where is the number 10 of Big Split Bill? Couple seconds down, we'll get an official split as they come through the finish line. Oh, and Bill getting a really awkward kick coming out of that corner. Over the bars he goes. 4.4 seconds down as they come through the finish line, moving on to lap 11, I want to say. And Steezy goes down. Big Spliff goes down. Big Spliff had the opportunity to capitalize. Does the same thing that the number 8 does. Oh, and Bill going to hit the banner, losing another spot. MX Squid to the number 2 spot. Got to stay cool, calm, and collected. You're going to fly off the track like MX Squid just did. Getting to the point of the race where the vision's starting to get a little, starting to get tunnel vision. Maybe your eyes getting a little dry. Maybe starting to water, one of the two. Got some eyeball strain going on, and it is getting tough to focus on the race. You got to try and stay focused. Crazy bumps going up that hill. Steezy coming through, moving on to lap 12. Bill getting another awkward kick coming out of that corner. Got the number 6 and the number 10 duking it out. And the number 4, Blood Baron, not too far behind, only about 10 seconds down off the leader. About 5 seconds down off second and third. Track's starting to break down. We're going to try and get a little bit of a close-up of what it's looking like now. got Big Split Bill's perspective, about as up close and personal as we can get. Looks like it's starting to smooth out around that corner a little bit. Inside berm absolutely cupped out deep. Crazy ruts going up the face of everything. Very easy to see the race line. Nice smooth outside. Keep up your momentum as you go through these corners. Crazy bumps going up the face of that. Big, long outside rut. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. Interesting. I want to see these bumps that have been plaguing Bill. Last 2 laps that he's came around, he's gotten some huckabuck going through. Track is gnarly, and Bill nearly coming together with that banner, making the save. Ooh, and Steezy gonna go down. Bill having that momentum, throwing the knack as he moves into the lead, nearly coming together with that banner and giving it right back to Steezy. Ooh, Steezy trying to go inside and clap back. Move back a little bit, one more point of view. Ooh, and Bill gonna have to reset. Steezy to the lead once again. SB Weaver still in 11th. Mr. Steal Your Beans. Steal Your Beans. Somebody tell me that usually plays Xbox. What is that? Where does Steal Your Beans name originate from? Is that just like an Xbox name that they gave him, or is that like an inside joke? What is that name? Mr. Steal Your Beans. It's funny. Can't lie. Looks like El Paso in 6th. Getting a nice run around that outside. Justin plays 5th. MXO Suzuki Rider Blood Baron in 4th. Squid in 3rd. Ooh, nearly going down. Looks like Steezy coming through in the lead. Moving on to lap 15. Big Bill only about 3 seconds back. MX Squid 9 seconds back. Steezy trying to stay straight as he goes up that goofy hill. We got any Xbox BC guys out watching the stream? Excited, trying to figure out the track a little bit before they get rolling. Gonna be interesting to see those BC guys duke it out. Got Moto 95 Moto in the house. We got Schmitty 312 watching the stream and getting ready, mentally preparing for this gruesome 30-lapper. Steezy going to go off the track, and Big Split Bill back to the lead. These two. Ooh, Steezy. Crazy jump. Both riders side by side. Looks like Bill going to take it and launch Steezy into the banner. Lead change once again. 1.43 seconds separating them. And MX Squid inching closer and closer, only 3.2 seconds down. And Squid rolling up quick on the back fender of Steezy, coming into the picture. Top three, all having a great race, and Steezy gonna lawn dart off that single. Plenty of time to regroup, only about halfway through this 30-lap moto. Plenty of time to go for Steezy to bounce back and make some moves. Who else we got? Basic Joe in 9th. ZKJ in 6th, so must have gotten around El Paso. SBW with 10th. Eyeballs making his way up to 7th. It looks like El Paso losing a couple positions, now in 8th place. It's Justin in 5th. Blood still holding down that 4th place position. Not sure how far back he is from the top 3. Might have to see the split as they come around this lap. Now on lap 16 of 30. We'll make our way back towards the front. It looks like Squid and Steezy still duking it out, this time for the lead. Steezy getting the drive going up, so looks like Big Split Bill crashing and letting the two Honda guys go 1 and 2. Not sure what happened to the number 10. But my guess is we'll see him back here battling for the lead just shortly. Oh, it looks like maybe I was wrong. Whoops. Big Split Bill still leading the way. It's Squid and Steezy duking it out, and Steezy gonna land on the back fender. And down he goes. So Big Split Bill actually is still leading the way. My mistake. But new 2nd place rider, MX Squid. Launching into that bolt turn. That's like a mirrored Monza wall. But a lot more rough. Keep a quick view on MX Squid. Close view on MX Squid as he starts to inch closer and closer to the number 10. Battle of Bruin. Big mistake by Squid just as he's starting to get closer and possibly make a pass for the lead. Makes a series of mistakes, causing him to lose some time, but it looks like Bill also making some mistakes. So MX Squid still close. Still plenty of time to go. Where is the number 8 of Steezy? In 3rd still. Just lurking behind. Just a little bit farther back than I thought he was, but not too far off as Big Split Bill comes through the finish line 31 minutes in. MX Squid only about a 1.5 down. Let's get another little first-person view. Not first-person, third-person close. Oh, and it looks like Squid into the lead. New leader, MX Squid, coming from about mid-pack. Battling forward and taking the lead about late here in this 30-lap moto. Track is looking gnarly. Got some moguls, crazy moguls going through. Not sure if it's just my screen or if it's different than the rider screen, but certain sections of the track actually look like they're starting to smooth out a little bit. Ooh, Squid nearly hitting that post. Ooh, and Bill scrubbing underneath, trying to bounce back and retake that number 1 spot with some aggression. Gnarly outside. Should be about lap 18. Moving on to about lap 18. Out of 30. MX Squid come through the finish line in first. About 2 seconds ahead of Bill. Steezy only about 6 seconds down, so hanging in there. Stalking, trying to keep him in his sights. Ooh, Squid oversteering just a little bit. Got Steezy in third. How close is he? So should be about 12 to 13 laps left, but still about 20 minutes left in this race, so these guys are still far from over. And it looks like MX Squid might have went down. So Big Split Bill back to the lead. There has to have been about 20 lead changes. Bill soaring over the gap jump. MX Squid was in the lead just about a lap or two ago. Struggling here in the rough, losing the lead, and now losing that second place spot to Steezy. It looks like Steezy's starting to pull away just a little bit. Going to be interesting to see if Steezy can pull through and track down the number 10. Only about 5 seconds back, and Steezy going to have to reset. Squid back into the picture. Definitely cannot count these two out, as it has been proven that all three of these riders have been making mistakes. So you can expect Big Split Bill to possibly make a pretty big one here soon. He's due, I think. Only 4.8 seconds separating first and second. About 5.5 seconds from first to third. So holding strong. Giant ruts going up that corner. Ooh, and Steezy going to hit the tunnel. Steezy back into second place. Where is Big Spliff Bill? Looks like Bill about half a second further ahead than he was the last lap, so not too much ground has been gained. But some nonetheless. Steezy and Squid gonna need a mistake as we move into about the last third of this race. Let's see these ruts. How deep are they? Crazy bumps coming out of that corner. Looks like Steezy inching closer and closer. This track is bruised, battered, absolutely torn up. Cannot be fun for these guys. Had some pretty positive feedback overall from the PlayStation guys, saying it was arguably the most fun tournament thus far. Going to be interesting to see what the Xbox guys say once all is said and done. But it looks treacherous. No doubt about that. Steezy down hard. That just might allow Big Split Bill to regain some crucial ground. Pull away a little bit further. Still about a little less than 15 minutes left to go in this race. Ooh, and Steezy, not sure what that was. Basic Joe in 8th, Tin Man dead last. ZKJ inside the top 5. Big Bill leading the way. Eyeball still holding down the 7th place spot with Justin Plays in his sights, trying to make a move. Eyeball's going to go down. Looks like Justin Plays also went off the track. Everybody getting tossed around. El Paso is done for the day. And it looks like Justin Plays' big mistake. Blood Baron still holding down the 4th place spot. Not too far down from MX Squid. Maybe about 5 seconds, 5-6 seconds. Plenty of time to go in this race, so don't count out Blood Baron for that top 3. Big Bill coming through the finish line once again in 1st. Steezy making up about 2 seconds that lap, so closing the gap, closing the distance. Might have a battle brewing once again. MX Squid off the track nearly. And it looks like Blood Baron did not make it through the finish line to get a split. Not exactly sure how far down he's going to be. Keep an eye on him to see if he can reel in MX Squid. Might have gotten stuck on something. I think he lost a bunch of time. So MX Squid with a pretty comfortable gap between him and the 4th place rider. Steezy's still in 2nd, trying to track down Big Split Bill before this race comes to a conclusion. So as the riders start to spread out a little bit, doesn't look like too much is going on. Steezy's still a little bit down. You can see that pipe starting to come through the dirt as this track deteriorates. Basic Joe 8th. Let's see, we got any battles going on? Big Bill is still out front. Eyeballs now in 6th, making the pass on Justin Place. So great riding by Lil Eyeballs. Doesn't look like Blood Baron catching Squid too much, so while there's not much going on, let's talk to the chat a little bit. Anybody want to talk about something? Let's have a conversation. What do we got going on? Got some PS4 guys saying good luck to Schmitty 312. Great sportsmanship out here. T Thunder's got a question. What about Heat 2 invites? T Thunder, after this race is over, you can probably expect an invite for Heat 2. Almost at least 5 to 10 minutes after this race ends. It should be getting going pretty quick. We're going to be rolling through it, so just be ready. It'll be pretty quick after this race ends. Moto 95 Moto rider Ellis relaxing to prepare. That's all it is. Gotta get your cognitive functions clear. Julio San Pedro wants to know the lap, and I would say that we are on about lap 25, only about 5-6 laps ago. Ryder Ellis got to keep them hands from getting sweaty. Keep them dry. They're going to get wet quick. Who else is hungry? I need someone bring me food. It's announcing stuff. It's hungry work. Tiring work. The Village Roos is hungry. Hungry with an asterisk. I'm starving. What time is it? It's almost 5 o'clock. Ooh, and Blood Baron getting kicked. Liquid still in third. Steezy in second. Where is Big Spliff Bill? Ooh, Steezy getting some crazy bounces. "48 minutes into this race. About 7 minutes to go, I'd say. So it's about 4 or 5 laps. So we're at about the 26, 25 mark as of now. Only a couple laps to go. T Thunder says, get a Hot Pocket. I wish I had one. I don't have any in the freezer. Looks like we got a lapper. Basic Joe trying to get out of the way for Steezy and nearly takes him out. So Bill coming through the finish line 50 minutes in, and Steezy only about 4.7 seconds down. The gap is diminishing. Closer and closer he is getting. Only about 3 or 4 laps left in this absolutely gruesome Grand Prix Championship. We have a crazy battle brewing as this race starts to come to a conclusion. Ugh. Wacky bumps. No giving up, T Thunder. We ain't no quitters at MXO. It's all jokes. Steezy trying to get the pop. Nearly makes it. Big Split Bill coming through the finish line once again. Leading the way. Steezy lost about 2.3 seconds or so that lap. Still got about... Oh, Steezy going to hit the banner. And that just might be it. Because we only have 2 or 3 laps left to go. Steezy going to crash once again. As long as all goes well for the number 10 of Big Spliff Bill, I believe that is it. Oh, don't want to spectate that dude. ZKJ 5th. Big Spliff Bill leading the way. First tournament back with us at MXO since the Loretta's tourney. and looking to take the win here at the Grand Prix Championship. Looks like Justin Plays has gotten back around the eyeballs for 6th. Ooh, and we got a rider sitting in the middle of the track. Not sure who that is. Got to try and get him out. Steezy in 2nd, and it looks like Squid has called it a day. Wonder if his Xbox crashed as well, because he's looking similar to CLB. Not sure what's going on there. So far ahead, he's still in 4th. Steezy in 2nd. Looks like Blood now sitting in 3rd, so MXO Suzuki rider inside the top 3. And I believe this is the 29th lap. They can see the end. Smell victory. Not sure what happened to the number 6 of MX Squid. Love to see what he says once the race ends. But after a crazy series of laps between Big Spliff Bill, Steezy, and MX Squid, and a little bit of Blood Baron in there too, constantly swapping back and forth for that number 1 position, crashing left and right. Looks to be like Big Spliff Bill is going to take this Grand Prix Championship. Consistency, momentum, and speed, all key factors in a win, whether you're A or BC. I believe we're on the 29th lap. Love to see as he comes through. And that was it. Lap 30, and that's it. Big Spliff Bill taking the A-Class Grand Prix Championship after some wild battles endured. We get an official rundown once the timer runs out. We'll be right back for the BC Class Championship. So, Big Spliff Bill taking the win, followed by Steezy in 2nd. Blood Baron rounding out your top 3. ZKJ with the fast lap in 4th. Eyeballs 5th. Justin Plays 6th. Basic Joe in 7th. Thank you to all the A-Class guys for ripping with us, having some fun in this gruesome race. We'll be right back for the BC Class Heat 1. So be sure to check the YouTube, refresh it. We'll be right back.